guys, and welcome back to more Rimworld. It's been a couple of days. I've sat down with a copy of my save game and just played around a little bit and see what else we could do and where we might put things. So I did a couple of plans here. I added another mod called planning, which allows me to use different colors, which are easier to see for me, and it differentiates for me as well where I'm actually building, because the building a wall seems to be using the same pattern nearly as actually planning. So I thought this would be really nice, and you can all turn it off and on, which is also really great. Now, this guy here, we're actually going to remove now. We don't need this right now. This is basically for more bedrooms, which I'm going to put there for now. Now, what this is going to be a prison. And here we're going to do the infirmary. So the prison we're going to do first in case we're going to get anybody attacking us or something, which I think happens usually within the first couple of days, so we might want to get this done first. And then, of course, we're going to need an infirmary. Now, we have some things that we have to haul away for that as well. We also want to put some lights in here, because you guys were saying, obviously, that, you know, there's a penalty in their work speed or something, like if they don't have a comfortable kind of area to do so. And I should make an airlock here so that the heat doesn't dispense or get in, that the cold doesn't dispense. So we're going to do that. Now, the guys are currently asleep, so let them sleep for a little bit. And while they're asleep, let's have a look at the structure. Sorry, everything moved a little bit because we have a planning now added, and we also have blueprints added. Blueprints is pretty cool. We can actually just create a blueprint by copying a room. So once I have a room with the electric light and everything, we can just copy it and paste it, which is absolutely fantastic. So, but for now, let's go with the wooden walls, and let's make the prison walls. So, oh yeah, we also have to do this. And here we go. Beautiful. And then we're going to put a door right in here. And we're going to put the floor zone. Where's the floors? Here we go. Over here. And in here. Now, this we also have to haul away. Actually. There we go. Haul. Excellent. Oh, this doesn't let me select it. Interesting. Oh, there we go. I have to click twice on it. There you go. You learn every day. So these things will be hauled away, hopefully. Now, we're going to have to change some of the work orders. I want them to have haul at one. So the way this works is, and you explained it really well, thank you very much, is first of all, what the game does, it goes through all the number ones and sees, do I have to do anything of this? No. Do I have to do this? No. Do I have to do this? No. Then it goes here, 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 and so on. So having haul at one is fine because it doesn't overrule any of the other ones, but it will overrule any of the number twos, which is fine for the moment. We might change this around if we need to. But, or maybe we would just make one person the main hauler, but it doesn't require a special skill, so we are okay for the moment, I think. Now, when it comes to for the warden in the prison, I only have assigned Marie Ham as the main warden because he has 7 social skill, which is kind of the best to go with, and that would make a lot of sense. So let's also put the bed in here. So it goes to furniture and put the bed in here. There we go. And over here, I'm going to put a lamp. And over here, we're going to put a flower pot. Just, you know, I mean, I know it's a prisoner, but still, you know, we want to make it a little bit, you know, if we want to convince them to join our colony, it has to be kind of comfortable, and it also a sign of like, hey, you know, we're not treating our prisoners like animals, you know, only because they attacked us and treated us like animals. Anyway, we also have to be careful with our boom rod because these things explode, and we have actually a boom rod as an animal. What I noticed during my test is if boom rod dies and explodes inside your house, it can come to some interesting results with people dying very quickly and places being set on fire. So yeah, we're gonna have to be careful about that, and maybe put a little stone wall around Flossie or release Flossie into the wild and say bye-bye, we're gonna get look for a safer animal. Let's have a look. Okay, these guys are obviously still sleeping, so let's wake them up. I don't know if paths make sense. In the end, what I would like to do is like make a little village where not everything is connected like this, but houses where people live in are kind of scattered around, you know, maybe make them even a different shape where it's not always square, but maybe a little bit more roundish or abstract. I don't know. You know, it would be nice. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Now we have a little bit of wood here. Also, trees. We're gonna have to make a research room after I finish the prison. I make the infirmary, and then I'm gonna make a research room. So the research room, then I think what I want to research first is tree sowing, because I have to keep walking further and further out for trees. I know a lot of people saying like battery and then solar panels or something and outer doors, but I really see a tree problem here, that the trees don't grow fast enough and I'm using a lot of wood. So, and again, this is the first time I'm really playing this game, so I don't know all the tips and tricks yet and all the, you know, things that might help with these type of problems. But right now we want to chop wood, and if we look at here, also what I didn't know is there's a maximum you can go. If I go here, I always thought, oh, there's no trees, but what it actually is, there's a maximum zone height and width you can select. So if we go here now, for example, we get more trees. Yeah, so this is what I have to do. So I have to be a little bit more specific in the area where I want to chop. So that way we get literally everything. Okay, excellent. So that's it. Beautiful. So let these guys wake up and start working. Now, in regards to editing, I'm not really sure yet exactly how I'm going to edit these videos. In the moment, I'm going to leave them pretty much raw, because I just don't know exactly what is interesting for people to watch, to cut out. For me, everything is interesting. Like when I watch another Rimworld video, I watch it all, like, yeah. And but I also don't mind when I watch videos where people just skip past everything and show you the rooms they're building and show you the things, and everything in between they cut out. I don't really mind either way. I enjoy watching both, as long as I feel like what I'm watching is showing me progress and it's also showing me what is actually happening. So some videos also, they don't show you the how to. Okay, that's different, you know, it's more for more advanced players to watch. But let's have a look here and go to power, and let's get, not power, go to furniture, and let's get another standing lamp in here and put another one in here. There we go, which means we also have to put the power cords or the conduits down here. There we go. Let's put them all the way into here. That should be enough, hopefully. But we'll see. Oh, I can't actually put it in this corner here. Why is that? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. So there we go. Ham is always up first, which is great. So he's always getting ready, having his food. And their moods are really good. We have mood colors now added as well, so I can really quickly check. It's obvious when they're at that range, but when they get very low, it's very hard to see when is it going to their breaking point. So I just added that to help me out a little bit. Okay, so Tommy is obviously cooking his own food now. He's cooking for everybody, which is great. And we have builds active here. Yes, we do, forever. Okay, that's good. Who is actually assigned to... Who will do the butchering? Is that our cook? Is our cook doing the butchering? Yeah, and butcher meals. Okay, so what we might want to do is have... No, I think 2 is fine. Yeah, just have Tommy being the main chef, and then everybody else can chip in when there's nothing else to do. I think that would be fair. Okay, he's carrying everything down there. We still have room in our main storage, which is good. Now we're gonna have to go and make a proper storage at some point. There we go, there's the power, and Jess is building the house, which is great. Now Jess is our medicine girl, I think. Let me just check if she's gonna be our doctor. Who's gonna be our tailor? Because at some point we're gonna have to look at making clothes. And it looks like our main tailors are gonna be Jess. Okay, let's make tailoring a 2 for now. And Tommy. And then Ham is gonna have a 3 in there, I think. Yeah, so he's not gonna be too interested in doing that. Because apparently when they wear their clothes, the clothes wear down. And as the clothes wear down, eventually it adds to their bad mood when they're wearing rags. So tailoring, we need to make a tailor table, of course, which we don't have yet. Oh, and another thing, cleaning. Cleaning has to be number 1 before any of the number 2s. Because... they're really getting annoyed with the cleanliness and blood everywhere, so they should be cleaning more. End of story. There we go, they're having a little bit of a chat. I love these little speech... Oh, whoa, okay. That happened. That's a cougar. Is he gonna eat it or can we pick it up? I mean, okay, he eats it. I thought he would kill for us, basically, and we can just pick up the leftovers. Now, what I might want to do with Jess and Tommy when they finish, I want to tell them to start hauling things out of the way, because that would be pretty handy for them to do. Once they finish with the conversation and food, because that's obviously recreation. Okay, Jess, I need you to... Oh, okay, so we don't have actually a zone. Oh, okay. There you go, noob mistakes all the time. So we have our stockpile. Now, I was told to put chunks where I want people to be, the chunks slow down enemies when they attack our base, which I think is really great. So what I actually want to do then is I want to make our chunk area right here. So that means this acts like kind of a wall, nearly, where it takes them very long to get through, and it gives us more time to shoot at them, which is great. So let's take the storage and allow nothing, clear all, including that, and then only allow chunks, which I think is great. And then make this a preferred area, just in case we have something else. So now Jess can go and pick up that. Then she can take these two. And I think Tommy, I know he's cooking, so we're gonna let him finish that, and then we're gonna tell him to prioritize these boulders here. Wooden wall, blueprint, no, okay. And then get these guys here. There we go. Excellent stuff. And then Jess can, after she's finished, continue hauling these. And then they can go back to do what they want to do. Nice, look at this. So this is now our prison. We're gonna take this bed and assign that to be a prison. So now this whole area here is yellow. So this is brilliant. So let's get a little bit of power over here as well. Power conduit. We're gonna go through the walls and connect it here or here. Let's just go right across. I mean, it's fine, and that should be close enough. Now I know this gives only a certain amount of power in the moment. Grid excess and stored, so we have nothing stored, so we can get batteries research and store some power. Batteries I was told to keep indoors but isolated because they can start a fire, an electrical fire. So can actually this can start an electrical fire as well. So current power usage high. Ooh, okay. What is the temperature here? -10. Maybe we don't need it as high. There we go. Let's go for maybe 8. It should be enough. So this uses a lot of power. Can we see anywhere what power we currently demand and use? Power output is 1000 watt. Oh yeah, grid excess 420 watts. So we are using actually 400 and, oh, excess is what we have left, 390 watt. We're gonna have to build a second one of those very soon, I think. So if I'm not mistaken, once this is connected, this will be less than 390. Okay. Tommy, I'm sorry. When you're finished, please prioritize cleaning your area. I also think that we're missing a floor here somewhere. So just let me pick the wooden floor. I think, yeah, we were missing a floor here and here. And here we want to build a... Let me see. Let's go to structures. And build a door here. And then we're gonna go into storage and shrink zone, and we're gonna remove these guys from the zone. Excellent. And that means that we have a double door, which you guys said I should have. And oh yeah, and remove these doors here. So that way they have to walk around here, which is fine, but it also means that we're not constantly losing the cold going from one room into the other, because apparently that's bad. I didn't know that. So if Jess is finished with everything, then she can deconstruct the doors. Actually, oh. Dromedaries join. What is a dromedary? Group of dromedaries abandoned or lost have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. What? Okay. Huh. That is interesting. What can we do with these guys? Wow. A large land mammal adapted to arid environments, domesticated since ancient times. Its wool and leather are both exceptionally good and insulated. Can you do breeding in this game? Because that would be awesome. It's desert and its milk is quite nourishing. It can be used as a pack animal. Oh, you can get milk from it. Ooh. Female dromedar of fart bloomers. I forgot they were called like that. But its bouncing gait makes it too uncomfortable to ride for any distance. By storing water in its large homes and reclaiming moisture from its breath as it exhales, it can go weeks without drinking. Okay, I have no idea if that's good or bad or whatever. It might actually eat all our food, so we have to be careful. Which reminds me, we have to make food. Oh, look at that. That's another thing we're gonna have to pick up at some point. Yeah, we're not going to do this right now, though. Okay, one thing at a time. The prison is finished, so let's go over here and let's remove the plants. There we go. Excellent. And now let's build a copy of this and put it over here as an infirmary. So this is going to be interesting because we're going to use the blueprint feature now in a second the very first time. But yeah, we have the power now. Excellent. So let's see what's left. 360. So I think we have to be careful because if we're using more power, I'm assuming things start failing, which would be really bad. Okay, what are you doing? You're deconstructing the door. Okay, so let's just let them deconstruct everything and then put the wall in there very quickly. So now there's also another thing we're gonna have to start thinking about, and that is in regards to defense. How are we going to defend ourselves? If we get attacked and there's people who attack us, say, with melee, then we just keep running and shooting, and we take our melee and put him away, like, for now, because our melee guy don't want him to get injured, yeah? So Tommy is gonna stay back when something attacks, and we're gonna take Ham and Jess, and because we have run and gun mod installed, we can just keep running and shooting, which makes sense, you know, so, which makes things a little bit easier, and we just do that, unless they're faster than us, but we'll see if we get attacked. I don't think we need any defenses right now, because I think the first attack is gonna be by one person, so... Alright, also, yeah, my face cam is now on the top right, if you can, that you can see, which means it's only covering up the helpers, which is more for me anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. I moved the mood enough over that you guys can see it. It should be right there. There. This is weird. And you should be able to see everything, because it kept covering things up here on the left, which I wasn't really too happy with, like especially things like the bio and all that, so there we go. We have a much better overview now. So let's continue. And let's build the walls, and now the temperature here should be actually pretty okay. So what do we have indoors? That should be going down now. It's 1, it's 0. There you go, -1, -2. What are we gonna do with the animals? Huh, animal sleeping spot, barracks, awful. Okay, are we gonna do like a kind of a little roofed area for the guys here or something? I don't know. Can we move this? Okay, can we like... put a sleeping spot here, a sleeping spot here, and a sleeping spot here. And then just make this a special area for the guys. No, not like here. There we go. And take that away. And then we can deconstruct that. There we go. And that can be 3 sleeping spots here. And then this will be a roofed area. So, we just put a roof over it. We're gonna leave this open, I assume, and then we're just gonna put a roof over it. So let's go to the... what is it? Furniture, structures. Where's the roof? Floors, zones. There we go. And build a roof area, and we're just gonna build one right here. There we go. End of story. Okay, so this is cooling down now again. Nobody's gonna be constantly... opening this up, like, so there we go, and the heat is not really changing too much. Very good. I like it. Good. Oh, there's our 2 friends now. Can we assign them to a sleeping spot? No, we can't. Okay, but that's where they should be sleeping, which is fine. And then we can put a little bit of kibble in here or something at some point. Can we make kibble already? Let me just see. Bills. Add bill. Okay, so that's not a cooking thing. Is it a butchering thing? It is. Make a kibble. So if we say we have 3 animals, I don't know how much they eat. So do until you have 6? I don't know. Is that enough? Is that what they eat? I have no idea. I mean, the kibble is made from meat, I think, and veg. And we do have, I think, some bushes here somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. These bushes. Yeah, we can harvest them. And I think we can tell somebody to just get a couple of them before they go to bed. Oh, Ham has finished building that. Tommy's building the food. So I would say Jess. Where's Jess? Jess is getting some wood to fuel. Okay, so when she's finished, I would say she should get a couple of those guys. There we go. All right. So they're going to sleep now in a minute. And I think that was a very productive day. So we're going to build the infirmary next. And Hopefully, no, why are you going in there, dude? That's not where you sleep. That's not where you're supposed to go in. You're supposed to sleep over there. I'm gonna replace these with electric lights as well at some point, but I want to make sure I have enough power, because they seem to be taking 30 power for every one. Okay, great. They're eating all our food here. Nice. There we go. Let's see where they go to sleep. I hope the 3 guys are going to sleep here, because that would be pretty amazing. And also, Tommy, you're going to have to... Oh, he's making kibble, I think. Look at that. Nice. Tommy's making kibble. That is so cool. And the kibble, we need a storage spot here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a stockpile zone here and here. And then we're going to assign only kibble to that. So if we clear all, including that, and then let's see if we can find kibble. There we go. Kibble. And then here, the same. Clear all and kibble. And make that preferred. And make that preferred, because I know we're also allowing kibble here. So if we look at the storage, I think kibble is also something we allow here. Well, we could just take it off. There you go. Excellent. Beautiful. Now that should mean that, Tommy, you're gonna have to move the kibble. Hauling kibble. And then also cleaning up. And you should also clean up animal filth here. And Jesse, don't go to bed yet. You're gonna have to clean up. There you go, and then you can go to bed. Oh, okay. Oh, look, they are sleeping there. That is so cool. Nice. Okay, I played a little bit around with zones. So I created a new zone. So if you go into zones here and click on expanded layout area, I created a new area called animals. And I basically selected all the buildings that I don't want them to go in. And then I told the area to be inverted. So this is what I selected. Basically like that. I can't really move this, I think. No, I can't. And then I just say, hey, invert. And close it. So this basically selected all these buildings. And now they can go anywhere they want except here. Which means all we have to tell these animals now is to go into the animal area. That's all they're really allowed to do. So if I do that, it means they're staying out of my freezer. Which would be great. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Excellent. Animals. Beautiful. I don't know if that's the best way of doing it, but let me know in the comments below how you deal with your animals not going into certain areas, or if you really care, or maybe it doesn't matter to you, or whatever. So there we go. Everybody's cleaning up. It's having their breakfast. Beautiful. I like it. We're gonna have to clean up the prison as well. So, oh, that's already reserved by Tommy. Okay, so then in that case, actually, I don't know how to cancel something. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So there we go. These guys know where they're allowed to go now, which is great. And the next thing we want to do is build our infirmary. So let's have a look. Infirmary, structures. We're going to copy this room now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the blueprint. We're going to click create. And we're going to copy this room, and we're gonna call it base house, whatever, base building, base house 001, something like that. Now the great thing is you can flip it as well, which is really awesome. So you can rotate it and you can flip it if you want to. So if you flip it, everything moves the opposite side, which is actually pretty cool. And I would like to do that here because I leave 3 spaces between areas where I think this is where I want to actually have a path. I don't know if we can build dirt paths. It's something I have to check out. So let's actually go to planning, and let's also remove all this. Excellent. Beautiful. So now all we need is also a little bit of power coming in from the conduits, and we're going to connect right here across, I think. There we go. And that should copy literally everything we have here. But it shouldn't assign the bed as, I don't know, a prison. It should just leave it as a neutral bed. We'll see. Let's actually see how they're going to deal with that. Okay, so they're building. Beautiful. We have the power cords. and we can make this already medical. Excellent. So as soon as the room is finished, I'm assuming this is going to be the medical room now. Okay, everybody's in good spirits. Why are their moods actually not as high during the day? What is happening to them? Oh, they're actually getting on with everybody, which is good. So they're friends, so there's no bad blood anywhere. And the beauty is their biggest problem right now. And the food is a little bit as well. If it's a 0 creature, food is the amount of nutrition. Okay. And then we have disturbed sleep. Okay, I think it's time to think about giving them their own room. And they're soaking wet. Okay, of course. Yeah, that adds to it as well. Beauty. How can we make a room more beautiful? Because right now, if we look at actually the beauty of a room, it's just the dirt that's the problem, I suppose. Is it? Is that dirt? Let me see. Okay. Well, Tommy, whatever you're doing right now, after you finish, can you please clean? And I think there was some dirt here as well. There we go, clean. It would be great if you could see the dirt a little bit clearer, so you don't have to do this, which is very annoying. Oh, wow. Okay, so we definitely have to clean here as well. Prioritize cleaning. And prioritize cleaning after that. So Tommy has to do a little bit of a clean job here, I think. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Okay, he's doing the flowers. Are they gonna get the rest of the wood? Okay, they're chopping more trees. Very good, I like it. And Tommy's doing everything. He's cleaning everywhere, which is nice. And he's cleaning this room as well. Beautiful. Excellent stuff. That's awesome. Is there any animal feces here we have to clean up? No, beautiful. Oh, what is happening? We have a raid happening. Okay, a group of Dripes people from the Grey Viper Guvextran have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Prepare defense or attack them preemptively. Okay, it's one person and they're only melee. What does their bio say? They're very good at cooking, they're very intellectual, and they have nothing forbidden. What is... Oh, cannibal. Ooh, okay. Bridge was taught that eating human meat is wrong and horrible, but one time long ago she tried it and she liked it. I don't know if that's a bad thing necessarily in the sense of getting on with her fellow colonists. Bringa really dislikes and distrusts men. Well, that's gonna be a problem with two... Okay, we're not gonna capture her. We're going to have to kill her. Because there is no way I'm going to keep somebody who distrusts men, because that could cause problems. I don't know. Could we let them join our colony, and then if they constantly cause friction and problems between people, set them out, or let them have an accident, make them go hunt something with their bare hands? Or will that just then inflict a terrible mood on everybody else who liked her? I don't know. So maybe we're better off just not having her join. You guys let me know. Okay, so you let me know what you want to do. If you want us to just kill her off, or want us to ask her to join us. So before we do anything after the attack, we're going to leave the episode here, and then you guys can tell me. So let's see what comes with the attack. Do we want to do something basic? Let's see. If we go structure, we could do something very basic here, like this, and then maybe have a couple of sandbags around it, or maybe even a trap as well. I don't know where she's gonna be coming from the top here, so we could potentially put traps here. I suppose that's where it comes in, that you close all this off and then basically force people to come a certain way, but that's new to me. So right now maybe we should put sandbags here. And then maybe put a couple of traps around. One on either side or something. And let's ask Tommy to... Okay, of course. I want him to prioritize chopping wood then. And let's get a couple of trees sorted out and then have the rest of the guys start working on this. There we go. We'll do these 2 walls here and Jesse can do the rest. Oh, all of this. Okay, yeah, then help him. Absolutely. Okay, Tommy, you're going to get more wood. There we go. And then you can do that as well. Okay, beautiful. Couple of traps. Let's see if we get it done before the raid. Would be great. I have never used traps before, so I have actually absolutely no clue. Okay, we have 4 traps being built. And then you can... Okay, Jess, your hauling has to stop. You have to stop. You have to help out. There we go. Nice. Okay, tribesmen from the Guvexarian are beginning their assault. Okay, so they're coming in. We have 2 traps ready. Oh no, they're attacking our animals! They're already here! No! Okay, Jess. I didn't even see him come in. You little bugger. Okay, so let's run out. Oh, okay. She's dead. Great. Oh, okay. Now. Oh, she's not dead. She is still alive. But Bringer. Should Bringer join our colony, even though she dislikes men? And what exactly does dislike men do? Could it cause huge problems or not? So, I like figuring out about the game, so we might actually just let her join her, but I would like to know your feedback before I make that decision, just to see what you guys think, or if there would be anything interesting or funny coming from that. So, anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to do the research room in the next episode, along with dealing with Bringer. And if you did enjoy the episode, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.